What's up, resellers? I'm Rebecca, and you are watching Rebecca the Reseller. Thanks for joining me today for a long-awaited video. I've been really kind of fine-tuning my ThredUP processes, and this particular video is going to be one of a few that I'll have coming out shortly. This one is all about ThredUP reclaims, so the reclaiming process on ThredUP. This is not to be confused with return assurance. So let me just briefly explain. So when you send items in to ThredUP, you can choose at the time of selecting your labels if you want expedited processing, which I do, and if you want return assurance, which I also do. And that costs a fee, and they take it out of your payout from that box or that bag. And that basically means anything that they don't accept from what you sent in, they will automatically send back to you. That's return assurance. You're being assured that you will get the items they don't accept returned to you. That's on the front end. Now, once the items are accepted and you have them available for sale and they're selling and their period of listing is starting to come to a close, then they are available for reclaim. And that means getting the items back that did not sell. So reclaiming means it was already listed, it didn't sell, and now you're asking for it back. If you don't reclaim it, now that they've changed the things, it's August 2020, so they have changed their processes a little bit. If you don't reclaim the item by the end of the listing period and you have 7 days before the listing period to reclaim it, if you don't reclaim it by the end of the listing period, it then becomes ThredUP's property. So if you have high-end items that you send in or items that you have paid up for, or just, I don't know, and you want your items back, you need to make sure that you're paying attention to those listing windows. And it does get more and more difficult as you have more and more bags that are active, or boxes, or whatever you call it, kits. So I am going to be sharing a separate video with my spreadsheet and how I'm tracking everything and processing everything and paying attention to those listing windows. So if you're looking for that process, that's a separate video. This video is about the reclaiming process, how to actually figure out when to add the reclaims to your cart, adding them to your cart, checking out. How do you pay for shipping? Can you get free shipping? Can you even get items for free and free shipping? And your reclaims back, what the limits are, all of that. That's what I'm talking about here. I have notes because it's a lot. So like I said, you do need to track when you need to be reclaiming your items. I have like over 40 kits active now, and so it is kind of a little bit crazy. That's why I developed my spreadsheet, and I'm fine-tuning it and really getting it to a point where it is like doing the job for me, so I don't have to think about it or waste a lot of time clicking around on ThredUP, because it can be very time consuming to be clicking through all of your kits, especially the way their website is. It's not very efficient. So at this time, 7 days before the item is ready to end its listing. So some listings are 60 days, some listings are 90 days. So it's either at the 53 mark or it's at the, what did I say, 83 mark. That is when you are available to reclaim. Now, you don't have to reclaim it at 7 days. You can wait up till the day before. You have a week to do it, basically. So as long as you're within that window, it's fine. And the basic idea is that you're going to add those items from your kit, like go into your kits. I'll show you. You're going to click the reclaim button, add it to your cart. It's going to put it in your shopping cart as if you were a customer purchasing that item. Now, because it's your item, when you add it to the cart, the cost is $0 because they know it's your item. So there's no charge for it. So you're getting to reclaim the items for free, but they do assess a $5.99, again, at the time of recording this video, $5.99 shipping fee to get them back. And that gets you 35 items. And I verified that with a few people, and I've done that number myself twice now. So I'm pretty confident, again, at the time of this video, that you can do 35 items for the shipping fee of $5.99. Now, if that's fine with you and you're happy to pay that amount or whatever, try to save up your reclaims if you should happen to have that many, so that you can take advantage of all 35 items for the $5.99 shipping price. Why pay $5.99 for only 20 items? Now, do keep in mind, depending on how much you're sending into ThredUP and when your kits are being activated, deactivated, listings are going down, all of that, you may not have 35 items that didn't sell. I mean, hopefully you don't. Hopefully all your items are selling like hotcakes. But I've had a couple where I've had the 35 items, and then I've had a few where I've had less, but there wasn't anything that was about to come due, and I didn't want to just end a listing when it still had 20 days left. So I've heard from other people that they'll do it up to about 2 weeks. So if you have 2 weeks left on your listing, they'll still reclaim it because you want to make the most of that shipping and that reclaiming process. So that's about what I do as well. So if you have an item, or if you have items that you're reclaiming, they're about to come due, you reclaim them, and you still have spots left to reclaim more items to get you to that 35 item max for the $5.99 shipping, you can go into your other kits that are going to be coming due as well. And let's say an item has 13 days left to sell or 11 days left to sell. It's not in that reclaim, you know, period where it's about to fall off, but you can still reclaim it. So that is kind of like a general overview. Now, there are some tactics to not pay that $5.99. So if you are a person, I don't know if everyone has it now or not, but there are ThredUP rewards. You earn them in a number of different ways. Let me show you. Here's ThredUP rewards. I have 8,900 points right now. Let me just show you real quick. This is not about the reward system, but just so you know, you get it for clean out kits over here on the right. So every time you send in a kit, you get 500 points. When you do visits or whatever, you get points. When you make a purchase, you get points. And that's how you can earn them. Then you can redeem points over here on the left, get free shipping. So on any order, you can cash in 350 points and get free shipping. So let's say you don't have a lot of points. Let's say you have 500 points from sending in your clean out kit. When it's time to get your reclaims, if you don't want to pay the $5.99 for shipping on your reclaims, just add all your reclaims to your cart. There'll be a $0, amount for those items. Cash in your free shipping points, 350 points, and you'll get free shipping. And so you'll get all your reclaims back for free, plus you'll get free shipping. So that would work out well. Now, what I've done, and it only happens when I end up racking up so many points, and that's why I'm doing this video now. So you'll see I have 8,900 points. So one of the things that you can do is over here on the right for redeeming your points is you can get a $10 credit off of your order for 1,000 points. Okay, so I can get $10 worth of merchandise for free by cashing in 1,000 points. And I have 8,900 points. So I can do that 8 times because I don't have enough to do it the 9th time. So I can basically get $80 worth of free merchandise. Now, you can't do it all in one order. They have to be separate orders. So you go in, buy something for $10, use your $10 credit, get it for free. Okay, then you go and do another order, you buy something for $10, you get the $10, you use the $10 credit, you get it for free. But each time you're doing that, you use their bundle and save option, or bundle and whatever it's called, their bundle shipping option, which basically allows you to get free shipping by bundling multiple orders that you make, whether you do it today, all of them, or you do it over a week, you get up to a week. And you can make order after order after order. After that week is up, if you spent $79, you get all the shipping for free. So I utilize that. So I basically do 8 separate $10 orders, $10, $10, $10, $10, 8 times. So that's $80 that I've spent, but I'm using my points. So I get the items for free, $80 in items for free. I get free shipping because I bundle and save. Then I add 35 reclaims to it, and I get the free shipping on those as well. And so I'll basically cash in 8,000 points. I'll get $80 in free merchandise to sell again or keep for myself, and I'll get all my reclaims for free. And that's what I can do every so often. It usually works out to be about 1 to 2 months that I can do it, because I'm sending in multiple kits a week. So I'm getting those 500 points racked up often. And so the way the reclaims work and how it's just all happened, I've done I've never paid for shipping on my reclaims. Some of them I've just done reclaims and used my 350 points to cash in for free shipping and not purchased any items. And then a couple times now I've done what I just described, which is cashing in 8,000 points, doing 8 separate $10 orders, getting, you know, basically 8 $10 items for free, and then also adding in my reclaims up to 35 and getting all of that shipped to me for free. So that's what I'm going to show you now, so that way you can get, you know, the actual step-by-step of it. But I wanted to explain kind of where I was going with it. And that was a mouthful, man. Okay, so up here towards the top in your account, it's going to tell you how much credit you have. I already started putting items to reclaim in my cart, and that's when I realized, oh, I really should do a video on this. So let me just show you that. In my cart right now, I have 17 items, and they all are $0 over here, even though they say their price is over here. So these are items that did not sell. They're showing their prices here, but when you look at the subtotal, it's 0 because they know it's your item, you're reclaiming it, they're not charging you for that item. However, you see here, it has charged me, or is assessing, a $5.99 shipping fee. It's saying I could pay with my credit. I don't want to do that. I want the credit to go in my bank account. That's the money I earned from items that sold. I don't want to give that back to ThredUP. So as I build my order, that will end up going away. Then down here, it should, oh, buy and bundle, that's what's called. Okay, then here you see you're $79 away from free shipping. Check out with buy and bundle and get 7 days to shop for free shipping. So right now I haven't spent anything toward that $79 because all of the items in my cart are mine and there's $0 fee for that. So it doesn't look like I've spent any money. So now what we're gonna do is go in and add the reclaims, and then we'll start checking out with the items that I'm going to be purchasing with my points. So I have to think now. I have to pull up. Don't pay attention to the spreadsheet. I'm not going to explain it right now. These are the ones I want to reclaim. So we'll explain the spreadsheet in a separate video. So this is what I'm talking about. So these are items that are gonna be ready to reclaim, but they're not really ready to reclaim because they're not in that 7-day window, but you can reclaim at any time. So this is reclaimable. You see that it says blue reclaim. So this has 9 days to sell, but I want to reclaim it now. That way I can make the most of my 35 reclaims in one shipping fee. So I'm going to hit reclaim, add to my cart. Now that is taking that away from being listed. It's no longer listed or available for sale. You see it's moved away, and now it's in my cart to be reclaimed. This one I'm going to reclaim, theory. This one I'm going to reclaim. And so I'm just going to go through, and they take them away. So like they keep moving it down. So they're no longer there. They keep moving. So I'm going to reclaim. Reclaim. So all these have like 9 and 10 days to sell. So I'm just going to keep adding. I'm doing it with my fingers right now. That has 12 days to sell. And so you're just clicking. I can't edit anything right now, so I'm sorry that you have to like stick with me on this, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm reclaiming. It's good to do the reclaiming process too, because then you kind of learn like, actually I want to do that one, yeah. What is selling, what isn't selling. So that way you know for the future. Let me go back up to the top. So that one still has 11. So I'm not gonna reclaim that swimsuit because someone bought it and then they returned it. So if someone buys it in the next 11 days, I get paid out automatically. So I don't want to do that until the last minute. At least that's my theory right now. Reclaim. Now I've got to see how many I have in my cart. So 32 in my cart, so I get 3 more. A lot here. Masuk. Excuse me, guys. Reclaim. Sorry, this is a lot of like dead air. And then this velvet, which is kind of a bummer because I used to buy some. Okay, so I reclaimed a bunch of stuff. So let's go to my cart. Close out of this other thing. Hold on, one thing at a time. Okay, so I have 35 items in my cart. All of them are showing a subtotal of 0. Okay. Now, I don't want to do any with this shipping. I don't want them to charge me this shipping. So what I want to do is go ahead and I want to also add an item that I'm going to quote pay for with my points. Now, it's helpful to have a good list of favorites going so that you don't have to go crazy shopping all over the place when you're ready to do your reclaims. So I just usually, when I have a moment, I go in and I like heart or favorite a bunch of things that are $9.99 and within the criteria that I want. And that way I know that I can build a cart anytime. So let's see what we've got. And what I'm looking for, I'm gonna try this Ella Moss dress. So this Ella Moss dress is $9.99. So I'm gonna add it to my cart. Oh, okay. All right, so I need to take one away. See, I'm still kind of figuring out the nuances. The last time I did all the purchases first and then I did the reclaims. So the 35 is for your cart. So let me take, sorry, I'm learning on the fly here. I have the system good. Let me take this off. So I have the system good, but there are a few caveats. Okay, so now I have 34 items in my cart. So let me go back to my favorites, go back to that Ella Moss dress. Okay, now I'm gonna add it to my cart. Okay, so here we go. Item added to the cart, it's reserved. You're $69 away from free shipping. Try the buy and bundle. So I'm gonna go to my cart and it's showing that it's gonna use $15.98 for my credit to pay for the $5.99 shipping and to pay for the $9.99 dress. We don't want that. So what we're gonna do is go to redeem now, and I'm going to redeem 1,000 points for my $10 off. So I want to copy my code and check out. So the promo code is now there. That has been applied. The $5.99 is showing for the shipping still because I haven't selected my proper shipping option. So let's go up there. So now I'm going to click buy and bundle, and that is going to quote assess a $5.99 deposit only if you don't spend up to the $79, which we're basically going to do. So now that's alerting them, okay, you're going to spend $79 in the next 7 days, and we're going to let you have free shipping for that. So right now I've purchased all of those reclaims for free, and then I bought the $9.99 dress with the $10 credit, so that's free. And then we have set up the buy and bundle, so the shipping will be free. So if you go back up, you'll see total is 0. It's $9.99 subtotal, it's shipping $5.99 is taken off, the $9.99 discount is taken off, and it's free. So I'm going to go ahead and place this order. Okay, order set, confirmation. I have 7 more days until my bundle ships. So I can view my bundle. And so here it goes again. You have your subtotal of $9.99, no tax, $5.99 shipping. The shipping gets taken out with the credit, but it's just a deposit. It's not going to get assessed to me unless I don't meet the $79. And then the $9.99 discount for purchasing the dress. So I paid nothing, a big fat 0 right there. And those are all the things that I'm getting. So now those are all my reclaims plus 1 item. And so that basically means I've spent $10. So now we're going to go back to my favorites and we're going to go find something else to buy. So again, you could do this shopping on the fly, but you know, I already had these kind of preset. So right now I'm looking for items that I can either resell on ThredUp or that I can sell to my local buy sell trade store. I'm not really selling that much thrifted on Poshmark right now if you've been keeping up with my journey. So you can buy things that you could sell on Poshmark or eBay or whatever you want to do. So I'm looking for, these are older. I want to get some $5.99 skirts, but then it's going to put me over the $10, so I'm not going to do that right now. I thought maybe I'd find some other things, but I didn't. So let's do this Lubin dress. I'm not familiar with that brand, but it's $190 retail value. So I think it's pretty. I mean, it's a career style, which maybe people aren't into right now, but it's a pretty kind of python print. So let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to add this to my cart. So I'm $69 away from my free shipping. So I'm going to go to my cart and that's in there. I have enough points to redeem. So I'm going to go click redeem. I'm going to redeem my $10 credit. Yes, redeem. Copy my code. It's going to bring me to the checkout and the total is 0. And I'm going to select the buy and bundle feature. And I'm going to, and it shows here 100% off applied, $0, place order, add to bundle. Okay, so I still have 7 more days on my bundle. As you can see here, I spent $9.99, but $9.99 came off with my discount with a total of $0. And here is the thing that I bought. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my favorites. So now I've done that twice. So I've spent $20. I'm going to go back to my favorites. I'm going to find, I don't know, do I want this DKNY dress? Albert Nippon. I'm just thinking like those are long sleeves. We're heading into the winter. This Aiko, I don't know about that. I mean, there's a lot of designers on here that I don't know what they are. I just kind of sometimes look off of the retail value and I'm like, so that's what ThredUp is saying it's worth. And, you know, and they kind of like lowball everything. And that's also based off of their price points and their data. So they're seeing what things are selling for. So that's why I kind of like to look at their high-end things. Plus anything that's in the 90% off range, like here it's showing that it's 97% off estimated retail. You know, as a reseller that when you're going to buy things, you really can't make any money on the resale market most of the time unless you're getting things for 90% off of retail, because you just can't, like there's just not enough wiggle room with fees and whatever. So when it's showing me that it's 90+% off of estimated retail, I think that is a good situation. So I'm going to add this to my cart and see. So it's showing $69 away, which it was before. I don't know why it's showing that. Let's see. Redeem. I think I just kept track of it myself and I didn't go by that tracker because it wasn't making sense to me, but I knew that I had spent X amount. Like I know I had 8,900 points. So when I spend 8,000 points, that means I've done this 8 times, which means I've spent $79, which means I've fulfilled what I need. And then you can check it in the app because it'll tell you after the 7 days have passed that your item is shipping, or you could even tell it, like if you knew that you shipped or that you did your $79, you could tell it to ship now. You don't have to wait the 7 days. I'm just usually never in a rush, so I don't, care. Anywho, so here we go. Redeem points. Yes, redeem. Get your code. Okay, my code, my this, my that. Okay, buy and bundle is on. Place order. And see there, it's showing you your total is 0. So let's go ahead and just go to the bundle and see if it shows a more accurate thing, because I've never really done it this way. So it's showing everything that I've put in here. We'll process this bundle on August 17th, which is 7 days from now. You need 79, see, it's not showing all of that because it's still saying here you need $79 more, and that's not right. unless they've changed it. Oh man. Now I'm curious because I've done this before and it all counted and I got my free shipping. Well, here's what we'll do, because I definitely don't want to give you misinformation. Everything I said at the beginning is true in that you can get free shipping by using your 350 points. You can get free shipping by letting your credits cover the free shipping. You can get free shipping by actually spending $79. This is the way I've done it now twice, and that's what I was planning on showing you, which is get your reclaims, make 8 purchases using your 8,000 points, getting all of those items for free, using the buy and bundle feature to get free shipping. But perhaps they've made some changes since the last time I've done it. I don't know, and I definitely don't want to lead you down, you know, a rabbit hole. So I'm going to continue with this and move forward as if everything is correct, because it could just be that this is not updating. Like, I feel like that might be more of what's happened, because like I said, it worked the last time, it worked the last 2 times. So what I may do is just continue going forward, assuming that it's going to work. And if it is going to assess me the $5.99 shipping on this particular time, like, that's fine. I can afford $6 shipping, especially because it's going to be 35 reclaimed items plus the 8 items that I'm quote purchasing with my points, which are free. So if I have to pay $6 for all of that, I'm okay with that. In the future, what I would do is just use another set of rewards for the free shipping. And so you could still do everything. It would just cost you an extra 350 points, which would basically be spending your 8,000 points for 8 $10 orders and getting the $350 or the 350 points for the free shipping. So it's not the worst thing in the world. My thing is that I wouldn't have probably spent all 8,000 points if it weren't to get the free shipping. The reason why I'm spending 8,000 points right now is so I qualify to get the free shipping. Otherwise, what I would do is just buy things when I really saw something I wanted and use the 350 points to get the free shipping. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry to be confusing, but this was a little caveat. And again, I don't know that I trust this here. It could be that it's just not updating. So there's that. So let's go ahead, let's go back to, let's see if it just updates after any other orders. And if not, it is what it is, like I say. This is live TV, kind of, not really though. So I think I'm gonna do this. I like the K Unger dress too, but that seems formal and I don't know that people are gonna do formal. The Vertigo is really cute and I have sold Vertigo before. I think I'm gonna go with this dress. I don't really know what this is, but it's long sleeves, looks pretty. It's viscose. It says it's in excellent condition. So the options that I use are either excellent or new, or like new or new. I don't do, here, see, no, it's still saying that. It's still saying 69. I don't know why that is. So we've got that, it's $9.99. Let's do our points. They may have caught on to people doing this. I mean, it's their point system. I don't know why they care. So 0, okay, buy and bundle, place an ad. Okay, total 0. Let's go to something else. And then I have to check and see where we're at. I don't know how many we did so far. We'll do the DK. I'm kind of like focused on dresses right now because I just kind of feel like at my local buy sell store, they pay well for them and I'm getting these for free. And so whatever they give me is profit if I don't decide to sell them on ThredUp. Like I may send them into ThredUp. Oh, what happened? Your cart is empty. What's going on here? It's in my cart. Oh, is somebody else trying to buy it? Well, that's terrible. How dare they? I'm trying to do a video. buying my dresses while I'm trying to do a video. Hayden, K. Younger, Vertigo. Yeah, I just don't want anything formal right now. And I don't want to spend any money with the $5.99. $5.99 is 6 plus 2, no, plus 3 is 9. So I could leave $1 on the table there. Let's do the Vertigo one. Because the Hayden one, I just don't know how, like, what's up with cold shoulder these days? Is that basically like finished? Okay, so here, this updated to 59. So that's good. Maybe it just takes some time for it to update. I'm glad I stayed with it and not just like, oh, now it shows I have 2 things in my cart. Let's see what's going on here. See, there's, okay, so let's get rid of this. So that was just a glitch there. So let's go ahead and get that DKNY dress. Confirm, confirm, copy. So hopefully you're getting the hang of this now with this rinse and repeat that we're doing. Copy code and checkout didn't go. All right, it's having like major problems. Copy code and checkout. Hello, there we go. Okay, free, okay, okay. See, okay, so that needs to go up there. I hope I did that with all of them. Free. Okay. Let's see. This is now like a mystery that I have to figure out what's going on. Like I can't actually stop. Okay, so let's go back. How many things did I do? Okay, still have points. So that means that we still have stuff to buy. Okay, so here's the Vertigo. And see, that's 95% off of retail. See, so this is 69, but before it said, like this doesn't, ugh, ThredUp, your website is not great. $9.99. Let's redeem some points. All right, let's see here so we can tell. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be 6. Redeem. Sorry, guys. I hate to waste your time, but I kind of would love to be able to show you like what has actually gone on here. All right, so that's on buy and bundle. Free. Okay. Add. Okay, so what was that? 6, 7, 8. Yes. So I have 2 more things to buy. Unfortunately, I don't have like a lot of things that I want to buy right now. Like the problem with these skirts is they're cheap, but I don't know that anybody wants them. Like Classiques and TA, however you say it, I have sold on ThredUp before, but I haven't sold a skirt. And so I just don't know if I want, all right, I don't know, formal. Son of a nuck. Ooh, J. Crew Factory. Let's see what else I have in here. A lot of these things are already sold. White House Black Market dress. Nope, everything that I had in my thing I've sold. Okay, so what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to end the video, and maybe I can put up something in the description that gives any updates. But basically you see what I'm doing here. You see the system, you see the process. So either I'm going to end up paying the shipping or not, but I'm still going to be able to get 8 items for free, 8 $10 purchases. All of those are going to be free. My shipping on those, along with 35 reclaims, is going to be either $5.99 if this doesn't work, or free if it does work. But again, you can always do smaller options, like pay the $5.99 shipping on your reclaims, cash in your 350 points to get free shipping on your reclaims, or do the purchase thing that I'm doing. So thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't go 100% as planned, but I think that in general, the point of showing you what the reclaim process is, how many you can reclaim, how you do it, when you should do it, and the possibility of getting free shipping with this method is still valid information. So let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe so we can hang out again. Like this video on your way out so YouTube can tell other resellers about it, and leave me a comment below and let me know what a crazy person I am. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.